In this Excel video, I will teach you Excel power shortcuts for cell and font formatting. This is going to be fun. Let's get started. Here I am in an Excel spreadsheet. You can get a link to the spreadsheet in the description below the video. And let's say I want to do some formatting. Maybe I would like specific names to be bolded or italicized, or maybe certain departments. I could certainly use the mouse to do this, and I could use the Home tab, the font group to make those changes. But in Excel, it's best if you're able to, as much as possible, keep your hands on the keyboard. So let's learn these power shortcuts. The first power shortcut is open the format window for cells and also objects. And the shortcut for this is Control 1. Upon pressing Control 1, a dialog box opens up. This is a window that helps us to do some complicated formatting if necessary. Now at this point, I could use the arrow keys on my keyboard and the Enter key to select certain options, but in many cases, you'll want to pick up the mouse briefly to make these changes. So I can go here to Font, and I could change the font style to be bold. I could change the font size, click OK, and those changes are made. I'm going to hold Control and tap Z to remove those changes. Now, Control 1 also works not only for cells, but for objects. So let's say I have a shape. I've gone here to Insert, Shape, and let's say this shape is on my spreadsheet. With that sheet selected, if I hold Control and tap 1, I get the Format panel that opens up, and it gives me various options to choose from. Okay, let's move on to power shortcut number 2, which is Apply or Remove Bold. In many cases, you're not going to want to open the format window with Control 1. Instead, just use the arrow keys or tab over to the specific cell that you want to bold, and then hold the Control key and tap B on the keyboard. And whatever is highlighted, whatever is selected, will be bolded. Let's say I want to bold James Johnson. I just arrow over to James, Control B. I can arrow over to Johnson, Control B. And they're bolded. Now, if you try to bold something that's already bolded, it will remove bold formatting. So Control B removes existing bold, Control B puts it back if I want to. Power shortcut number 3 is Apply or Remove Italic formatting. And I'm going to arrow up to my header row, row number 1, and I'm going to use a bonus shortcut here, Shift Spacebar. When you hold Shift and tap Spacebar, the entire row of the cell that you selected will become highlighted. Now to apply italic formatting, I'm going to hold Control, and you probably guessed it, I'm going to tap I. Now that entire row is italicized. Similar to bold, if I hold Control and tap I again, whatever is selected, if it already has italics, the italics will be removed. I'm going to leave it applied though in this case. With that same row selected, let's move on to power shortcut number 4, Apply or Remove Underscoring. And this is another one that's easy to remember. It makes a lot of sense. It's Control U. When you hold Control and tap U, any text or other data that's selected should be underscored or underlined. Power shortcut number 5 is Apply or Remove Strikethrough formatting. Let's say that Freddie Brown leaves the company. I can use the arrow keys to arrow down to select Freddie, and then holding the Shift key, I'm going to tap the right arrow to extend the selection. I could have held Shift and tapped the left arrow to select the previous cell, and you can do this multiple times. This is a way to extend the selected area. So again, Shift right arrow to select Freddie and Brown both. And the shortcut key for Strikethrough is a little harder. It's not Control S, it's Control 5. So if you hold Control and tap 5, you get Strikethrough. Power shortcut number 6 is Display Format Window, but with the Font tab selected. If you remember, power shortcut number 1 was Control 1, and it brought up this formatting menu. But what if you're very specifically interested just in the font options here? That's where this power shortcut comes in handy. Just hold Control, hold Shift, and tap F, and you get that same format menu, but with the font tab selected. And so now I can easily change this color to red if I want to. Click OK, and I've formatted the text. Power shortcut number 7 is insert or edit a cell note. I'm going to use the right arrow on the keyboard to select just brown. And I want to make a note to myself and anyone else who looks at this spreadsheet to remind me to close out Freddy's file. To insert a cell note, I just hold Shift and tap the F2 key on the keyboard. And a little yellow post-it note appears, and I can type in anything I want into this note. Maybe something like this, and then I can just tap Tab to exit that cell note. Now, if I want to get back to the cell note, or if anyone else needs to see the note, they can just click on the cell, or even just put their mouse in the upper right corner and the note appears. Similar to cell notes, you can also enter cell comments. And that's where power shortcut number 8 comes in, insert or reply to cell comments. And the shortcut for this is Control, Shift, and then F2 on the keyboard. You get a cell comment pop up. And here, if I want to, I could mention a specific user by their email address or by selecting them, or you could just type in your comment. I need to remember to notify the sales manager. Then I can hold Control and tap Enter to post that comment. Now, if someone has already entered a cell comment, I can just go to that cell, hold Control, hold Shift, and tap F2 in order to reply to their comment. Control Enter to post the reply. Next, we have power shortcut number 9, delete comments. I'm going to use the arrow keys to select cell D5. And to delete a comment, you just hold Shift, tap F10, and then tap the letter M. Now, when you tap M, you no longer need to be pressing Shift or F10. So that's a quick way to delete a comment once you no longer need it. And finally, we get to power shortcut number 10, add hyperlink. Let's say I want to link to Freddy's new employer in case I need to reach out to Freddy in the future. I could just arrow over to select Freddy's name. I'll hold Shift and tap the right arrow to select his last name as well. And then to add a hyperlink, let's say I've already copied the hyperlink. All I have to do is hold the Control key, tap the K key on the keyboard, and it brings up the Insert Hyperlink dialog box. And I'll just paste in the hyperlink, Control V to paste. It goes right into the correct spot, and then I'll tap Enter on the keyboard, and the hyperlink has been applied. In this case, to both first and last name, because I had selected both. And it's a working hyperlink. So these are 10 Excel power shortcuts that can really help you with cell and font formatting. Thanks for watching this video. I hope you found it to be helpful. If you did, please like, follow, and subscribe. And when you do, click the bell and you'll be notified when I post another video. If you'd like to support the channel, the best way to do that is to become a channel member, but you could also click the thanks button below the video. You could support me through my Patreon account or by buying channel merch, and you'll see more information about those options in the description below the video. And you know what? Perhaps the best way to give back is just to share this video with people that you know that you think could benefit from it. Whether it be family, friends, coworkers, your neighbor, please do share this video with other Excel users. And at this point, I need to say thank you to my fantastic Super Techie channel supporters. You're amazing. Thank you so much. And if you haven't yet purchased one of these stupendously gorgeous Technology for Teachers and Students t-shirts, what's the matter? You need to go do that as soon as possible. And you'll see information about them below the video. Thank you.